It's very meaningful to walk in the footsteps of the people that came before to make our university possible.
We strive to be a light, a refuge, be a place that opens the mind.
The greatest tradition of Case Western Reserve is hard work and loving learning.
In law school, we spent most of our time trying to make our way on a white law school campus. There were some professors in law school who didn't think the minority students were up to the challenge. We proved them wrong. Our success rate in terms of graduation and success as lawyers proved that we were not only entitled to be there, but we were qualified to be there.
I got hired very quickly by the General Electric Company to be what they call the application engineer, which meant that I'd go along with the salesperson when he made a sales call to try to sell a big multi-million-dollar computer system.
I still had a love of computers. I took that knowledge, studied how millimeter waves work through the atmosphere. In other words, could we make radar that would work under all kinds of weather conditions? I worked in industrial image processing. I worked with robots. I've had a number of patents. I love to see my students graduate and be successful.
Right after graduating from school, I went to a large telecom company. It's called Ericsson. It's a product engineer at first. And then later on, I started to take the marketing director position for the whole Asia Pacific. For the other jobs I took, that's being the president for Asia, president for China position. I've spent 20 years in community development in Cleveland. Neighborhoods of all size, of all variety, at different trajectories on their economic stories and on their cultural stories.
I felt very strongly that as a graduate of the Case Institute, that it was important for me to give back, to help the students have the same kinds of experience that I enjoyed. I became involved in alumni activities very, very quickly, and eventually became the president of the Case Alumni Association.
I'm one of the co-founders, set up the Shanghai and Beijing chapter for Case Western Reserve alumni. My motivation started, not many people heard about the Case Western in China. A lot of students who graduated from Case, they went back to Asia. They rely on the school name to get their first job or get their better pay. And if the school has never been heard of, I mean, it's like, who are you, right? And why do I want to hire you?
We had 3 daughters. All 3 became lawyers. They saw through my wife and myself that through the educational achievements that we made, they sort of advanced that on to the next generation.
There are community members whose lives have been transformed by the work of Case Western Reserve University, whether it be through education, whether it be through careers, whether it be through economic opportunity and community service. I feel that's a milestone. You know, I was thinking about 100 years ago, probably there's no Asian face. Talk about Case Western Reserve is still a local school. Right now in China, we have 2,000 alumni. 200 years later, the major change is from a local university to a global university.